Severe news coming out now. Lakers may be about to make a decision that changes everything. Steven Adams can be Jaxson Hayes' immediate replacement. And this is not speculation. It's real movement behind the scenes. What's more, Rob Pelinka already has a defensive target for the 2025 draft. And that name will surprise a lot of people. What is behind these plans? Why is Lakers acting in such a hurry? It is until the end, because what is coming there can be the key to returning the Lakes Carboy to the NBA elite. And let's go to today's news. But first, just check it out if you are already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Lakers. Activates the notification bell and select the option all, done that we will send everything last minute to leave the backstage Lakers. Lakers fans, we have a goal of likes to hit this 160 likes video. In the last video, we hit the goal in less than an hour. Proof that it is Lakers fans root and leave the like for us to hit this goal soon. Last hour, Lakers behind the scenes explode with hot rumors, and you won't believe what can happen to the team's carboy. He speaks, guys. Here is the Guilherme of the channel, the Lakers TV, and what I will tell you now can turn the board next season upside down. You who always complain that it lacks strength in the carboy holds firm because there is bomb coming there. You can't hesitate at this moment of the season, so pay attention to every detail, because this name that is circulating on Lakers front office can be the key to changing everything we have seen in recent years. Lakers is moving strong and straight, without winding, with names that make it clear what the board wants to, stop playing playoff and fight back up. With the draft arriving on June 25th, the crowd from the franchise is already in full action, looking prospect by prospect, and names like Clifford Omoruyi are warming up in El Segundo. This guy? A true defensive wall. If I had in the cast during the series against the Timberwolves, perhaps the story was different, because the guys threw us to the corner in rebound. The real is that the team was swallowed under the basket. We saw 219 rebounds for them, 195 for us. This in a short series already says a lot, and you can no longer continue with pivot that only takes up space without real presence in the carboy. The board is seeing this with magnifying glass, and look, the name of Clifford does not appear by chance. It has almost 3 stumps per game last season, and that's no luck. It's instinct, it's game reading, it's physical, it's race. It imposes itself even with a few minutes, and when you see numbers like 6.5 rebounds in 19 minutes, without even being a starter, it shouts one thing: efficiency. Now calm down that it's not just the draft kid that's on the radar. The bomb is in this name here, Steven Adams. That's right, you heard. Lakers is eyeing the gross New Zealand who spent this last season on Rockets. And look, if you have a guy who can get into this cast and immediately change the spirit of the defense, it's him. No firula, no cute. The guy is a monster on the board and still delivers vocal presence. And for those who understand a locker room, this is worth gold. If you thought it was erased, you might not have seen Game 6 against the Warriors. The guy dug 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks. It was the foundation of that team when no one else was holding. It's this type of player that Lakers desperately needs, someone who doesn't need the ball to make a difference, someone who imposes respect in the carboy just to stand in the middle. And look, Jaxson Hayes didn't even give half of that to playoffs. The exchange would be a direct upgrade without conversation. Declare Lakers are champions if you believe the title is coming. Because if Adams comes, the fall of the opponents will be heavy. The real thing is that with him and a promising prospect like Omoruyi, the carboy changes figure. It is no longer a void where any pivot from another team enters and makes the party. And don't think Lakers will give any all-in, no. They know they need to be surgical now. You can't make a mistake in the summer. The name of Adams is not circulating for nothing. Sources close to Rockets say the team wants to hold it, but they also know they have several eyes on top. Lakers, Spurs, Knicks, Pacers, and even Clippers. Only here in law he would have more than space. He would have purpose. It would be Holder since day one. And Adams is not a statistical player. He is an impact player, of presence, to make the opponent think twice before cutting in the middle, and if you think he's old or broken, think again. The guy returned from a Braba injury to his knee and has arrived respectful. This is not common. It is something of those who have fiber, who understands the game. Season 2025 exposed all the weaknesses of the current cast. The rebound was just one of the holes, also lacking physicist, experience, and voice the court. And Adams brings it all in one package. Right, I trust LeBron if he knows he will bring the Lakers to victory. Because King James needs a pillar there at the bottom of the carboy to hold the scolding while he distributes the game up front. It's no use having just talent. Needs balance, of structure. And if you have a guy who can be the defensive anchor, that this team needs so much, it's Steven Adams. Now, if the exchange is really done, if Hayes leaves and Adams enter, Lakers changes level at the same time. And we're not talking about a giant media star. We are talking about fitting of a missing piece. And it is this kind of movement that wins championship. The champion teams of recent years have not only won with talent, they won in depth, solved, with players like Adams, and in the meantime, Lakers follows the draft boys. The list that came out at Hoops Hype is already revealing. They are testing people with very specific profile: defense, rebound, intensity. This shows that the board finally understood that it can no longer depend on LeBron and AD. The cast needs to breathe on its own, have defensive identity, people who scream, who run, who fight for each ball. And speaking of prospects, Clifford. Omoruye is increasingly looking right. It doesn't come to be a star, it comes to do the dirty work. And the Root fan knows that this is what we miss. Someone who takes the offensive rebound, who dives a lost ball, who takes a stump and lifting laughing, ready for the next play. This spirit makes a difference in April, May, and June. Leave I Trust squad if you believe in the strength of the Lakers cast, because this group is close to being refurbished. And you can bet when the right names come in, the rhythm changes. The locker room feels, the opponent realizes, and the fans, well, the fans believe again. And when the Lakers nation believes, the whole NBA feels. The draft hasn't even happened yet, and is already hot behind the scenes. The expectation about who will be the new big man do Lakers is in the heights. But with so many eyes in Adams and so much confidence in Omoruye, everything points out that the carboy will no longer be the same in 2026. And that, my friends, is just the beginning, because there are still other pieces being negotiated in the dark, and names that have not even appeared in the media may be being worked in the silence of the offices in El Segundo. If you think the bomb was this, holds firm, because the next target can explode even more. Write title if you believe that Lakers can once again conquer the NBA. And wait until you hear who else is in the target. Thanks for watching here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Go to our playlist that will appear on the screen or in the comment set with all the news and last-minute news from the behind-the-scenes, highlights, last-minute controversies, all about time-lost Lakers until the next video.